Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of wide receivers who certainly want to be targeted throughout the game. It's Jeffrey's Bears going up against Garcon's Redskins. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 14 matchup.
Redskins, Bears, coming up here on EA Sports. We welcome you to Chicago, Illinois for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. We're about to go live with our game matchup. It's an important game in some respects. No, the playoffs aren't going to happen in this case, but there's always that storyline about trying to build for next year and a little respect. How do you see it, Phil?
I think you always go into it this mindset. If you're the coach and you kind of translate this to the players, it's a must-win game. And then if it doesn't turn out on your side, then you paint a different scenario for them after the game. But if you go with that attitude, must win, I think it helps you give a better effort and emotionally be ready to play. That's what you have to do.
Royals going to be back deep here on the opening kick. This game has officially begun. And here's Rodgers. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Cutler's coming onto the field now, having found his mark last week on over 50% of his throws.
You might not love Jay Cutler, but I'll say this about him. He definitely has the talent to be a Super Bowl winner. He can run. He has a great throwing arm, and he is tough. That's a great combination.
It's Forte in the backfield. Forte's going to take the handoff now. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. Jay Cutler from the shotgun. Looking across the middle, and Forte has a catch.
Things haven't changed from when I played till now. When it's zone coverage, quarterbacks, offensive coordinator, and receivers, they expect a completed pass, and that's what they got in this last play.
First down at the 41. The catch is made by Alshon Jeffrey.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver, and why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down and 5. Cutler's going to scramble. Throw it to the outside, and they've got the hook up.
One of the better talented tight ends in the NFL. He makes that catch just right in stride and gets a nice catch.
You knew this was going to happen, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
So the challenge pays off. The referee overturns the play.
Yeah, good challenge by the coach that time, Jim. The evidence was clear. And always, I think when you're a head coach in the NFL, you better have a trusted friend up there to tell you, watch the TV, and let you know when the challenge. Good job by the head coach.
Bennett had it, but couldn't hold it. as this goes incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The kick it's through there. The kick is good. They put up 3 here in the first to take the lead.
It's always good to get those points on the board and get the lead and get the other team chasing you.
The Redskins ready to return the kick. Smartly takes the knee in the end zone. Griffin's, of course, going to be the man at quarterback today. Now an experienced quarterback with 4 years under his belt.
I think when you talk about Robert Griffin III, you're going to see a quarterback who's going to finally mature. He understands the NFL now after his first 3 years in the league. It's been rough at times, but he has the throwing arm and the speed to do either one he wants and make it work.
The Bears defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 20. Up in the air and comes down with the catch. That receiver, Phil, is a quarterback's dream. Going high in the air on a high throw and getting the reception.
Oh, man, do quarterbacks love that? They throw it and think, oh, my gosh, that's bad. They're ready to chase the defender down with an interception. But no, the wide receiver goes up and just makes an awesome catch.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Jeremiah Ratliff chases him down.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Loss of 5 on the play. RG3 has it under center. The Redskins snap it at the 36. And that gains a few. Got a flag.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Morris lined up as the single back. Look at that. No one's going to get him now. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field. These wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas. And even though you get tight coverage, they're so quick, they can get open and make the catches.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. And the point after is good. The Bears back now for the return, going to look to try and get back on top. Scores 7-3. The Bears are ready to return the kick. Rodgers got it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. The Bears bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there that always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Got to take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive.
Beautiful job that time by the QB. He goes back there in the pass play, doesn't like what he sees, and he just takes off and gets the yards and gets a first down.
Coming to the line at the 43. First down at the 43. Matt Forte has the catch. Gains 18.
Well, I think we're seeing something we see with so many teams now in the NFL. Running backs who can do it all. This guy can run, block, and he can catch short passes and make long gains after it. Nice job.
Looking to go up top again on first down. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete. Here's the Bears lineup on offense today. Can this unit finally gel and figure out a way to start moving the football down the field? The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Almost intercepted. Here's a look at the Redskins defense. They know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. The Bears have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down. Cutler's back in shotgun formation. Cutler gets it to Matt Forte. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. The Bears moving inside the 20, and the red zone last week, they just feasted on that part of the field. First and 10. Matt Forte gets it here. Robinson's the one who brings him to the ground.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The first quarter comes to a close, and we're seeing a low-scoring defensive battle. We'll be back after this. We're back here to start the second quarter. And, partner, when you're in a tight defensive game like this, what does an offense have to do to open this game up?
Well, I think what happens sometimes in situations like this, Jim, you know, the offense, they plan for the game and what they're going to do, but they come out there that first series or two, and they go, wow, these guys are better in person than they were on the film. So you've got to adjust physically. I think that
Kerrigan with the sack.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
The offense heads to the line for the seventh play of the drive. The Bears with an empty backfield look here. Cutler's got it in the gun. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
The Bears put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on third and long, and they were ready for it.
Drives it through for the field goal. That field goal narrows the gap here in the early part of the second quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it was a good drive, Jim, that time. It's a morale booster. It gives you energy. It did everything for your football team. I know it was just a field goal, but I thought it was very important for the football team.
Robbie Gould ready to kick it.
Jackson's got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Redskins take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
Second and 2.
Deshaun Jackson has the catch. That's his first reception today.
Griffin selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
First down at the 42. Griffin's 3 for 3 with that completion.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Loss of 4 on the play. Ball from the 46. RG3 has it under center.
Second down and a long way to go.
And Morris is stopped there.
Well, if you're the offensive coordinator here in a third long situation and you're winning a close game, you'd like to pick this up. But also, you got to make sure you call a play that doesn't put the offense at too much risk. Tough call coming up here from the coordinator.
Ratliff takes him to the ground.
You got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Bears stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football. And
Golson has the pick. And not only does their defense protect the lead, they force the interception and give their offense a chance to increase the advantage before halftime.
good job by the defense. You know what they did? They just put more self-doubt into the opponent's offense. They're going to have a hard time snapping out of this today.
And Morris is stopped there. This time for 6.
That was a nice play call by the offensive coordinator. Running the football in the red zone, and he picked up some good yards.
Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning. Griffin from the gun. And it's caught by Redskins in for the score. That's his 5th receiving touchdown this year.
Well, I hope he didn't take a little break to go get a sandwich. You would have missed that touchdown drive. The defense said, what the heck? We're just going to let you march down the field and score quickly.
The Redskins getting ready to kick it away. Royals going to test the coverage this time. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Bears offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football, so you made that mistake on his way.
The 10 taking it all the way home for the touchdown. We're approaching halftime, and they put themselves in a great position to strike in the second half.
Just changed everything, didn't it? I mean, the way you and I look at the football game, but of course, it really changes the way the teams look at it. And that quick score, that puts you in a great frame of mind getting close to halftime.
end zone, so they'll only get 6 points out of the trip. The Redskins ready to return the kick. Jackson's going to start his return. Keeps his legs moving. Jackson's marked down at the 27. That return's good for about 23.
The Redskins coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
He's in the clear. The 20, the 10, touchdown.
Nothing like it for a quarterback, I'll tell you that. I loved it. Throw a little short pass and just root your guy on and watch him score a touchdown. Pretty exciting stuff.
He made it. The Redskins getting set for the kickoff. Royals going to test the coverage here. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Bears bring their offense back onto the field. Touchdown drive the last time they had it as they attacked that secondary.
They sure did. They threw the football well on that last drive. And now I would think as an offensive coordinator, they're thinking pass on the defensive side. Switch it up. And I think you can catch them with some good runs here.
That's his first reception today from inside the red zone. They're going back up top. There is a flag out. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty.
Snapping the football from the 28.
The Redskins lined up in the nickel. First down at the 28. The reception by Jeffrey. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. The Bears signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. The Bears at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Second down and 12. Incomplete. This is third down.
Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert! All right, here we go. Wide and yeah. Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert! You ready?
And Jeffrey brings it in. Gains 14. A timeout charge to the offensive unit. Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Could have been intercepted.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Touchdown. That'll close the gap. As we near halftime, that was a much-needed touchdown that suddenly gets this team mentally and even on the scoreboard right back into this game, Phil.
Changed everything, Jim, didn't it? I mean, it changed the fans, the way they're looking at the game, the coaches, the players. It's amazing. One play, and look what it did to this football game.
It's good. The Redskins will get their hands on the football again, but their lead is not the same. Things are getting tight here. The score's 21-19. Jackson's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Redskins have lit it up today, Phil. Griffin's been marching his team up and down the field.
It's been tremendous design by the offensive coaches coming into this game today. They have given their quarterback and wide receivers chances to make plays, and boy, are they taking advantage of it.
First down at the 25. Muscles through the defender. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
And with the second quarter coming to a close, we'll step away for halftime and return to the Windy City for the start of the second half after this.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Bears are in a bit of trouble after 2, but will have another half to turn it around. The Redskins, on the other hand, struggled last week, but have turned it around here today.
We're back now at venerable Soldier Field, the beginning of the third quarter. And as he takes a knee, Griffin will now bring his offense onto the field. The Redskins offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things changed in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you've got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half. The Redskins coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off balance, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
Griffin 6 for 6 now with that completion.
What a good job by the defensive back that time. That ball was thrown beautifully down the field. High arcing throw, but the defensive back in great position knocks it down.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 30. Deshaun Jackson on the receiving end. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a fourth down.
Royals got it now. He's tackled right at the 31. And a run back of about 8. The Bears offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the end zone.
Their rhythm, they're making it look easy, Jim. It's like watching you dance. You have such great rhythm. It looks like you're not even working at it. So that's how it looks for this offense here today.
First down here. Matt Forte lined up in the backfield. Complete to Jeffrey. The key to being a star wideout in this league is showing up every week. And that's been the case here. 2 straight huge games, partner.
Well, he shows up every week. Look, he has the talent to be a star in the NFL, and he loves it. He likes being on that stage, and he gets it done. You want to be a running back in the NFL, I'll say this. You better be able to break some tackles. We saw multiple tackles broken that time. Good job.
2nd and 3. Matt Forte. Knighton's in on the tackle.
Forte, he's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
3rd and 1. Carries, taking the handoff. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
The Bears, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. The Bears from the 27. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
The Redskins with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Makes the reception. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
The Bears put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
Staying with the passing game on 1st down. Touchdown, Chicago Bears. Cutler's now got 30 touchdown passes this year. And the lead is theirs now, just before we reach the 4th quarter. What a huge touchdown that could prove to be.
Yeah, and we're getting to that point of the game where you're starting to think and you involve the strategy. How do you want to approach things on the defensive side? Do you want to start calling plays on the offensive side that eats up the clock? Those things are in play now.
Jackson's taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Redskins haven't had trouble finding the end zone, but still they trail. Griffin's done great work, though, to try and keep them in it.
He's been terrific, and offense has not been a problem here today. If they need to play, they keep making it. The defense is just playing awful.
First down at the 20. And Morris is going to secure the handoff. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Griffin the 3rd will have it in the pistol.
It's 2nd down and 3. Wide to the left.
Redskins did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score. Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of 3 on the play at the 30-yard line. Here comes the snap. The Bears will come out in the dime. Final quarter underway now with this snap. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
The Redskins take it from the 23. And it's caught by Jordan Reed.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
Snapping out of the gun. Touchdown, Redskins. Garcon's 5th touchdown reception of the year. Early in the fourth quarter, that touchdown gives them the lead as they have established right now the upper hand, Phil. How big was it?
There's nothing like having the upper hand on the other football team, is it, Jim? And it makes you feel good. It puts your mind at ease. And you've heard me say it many times. A relaxed athlete is the best athlete.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. Could have taken the 1-point gimme. They went for the 2, and they are turned away. That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count.
So many things you can do from the 2-yard line now in the NFL. All the teams can spread you out. They can run it. The quarterback can keep it. The big plays, the passes, very tough for the defense to stop the 2-point conversion.
The Bears are ready to return the kick. Royals going to run this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Bears will try to continue this scoring onslaught as a shootout has developed on both sides of the field.
I have a little advice for the offensive coordinator. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep the pedal to the metal. Your players are playing great, and let them keep rolling.
The Bears all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Cutler steps back into the gun. And flag. Hauls it in. What a call and what a catch.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. Cutler's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. With the contact, the ball comes out.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Jeffrey's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Very nearly intercepted.
Sometimes when you have a lead, your defense is on the field. You just want one of your guys to come through and make a play. That time, nice play by the defensive player. Now it's 4th down for the offense.
Jackson's going to try and return this punt. That's a pickup of 14. As we see the stats now, you really like what both guys have been able to do at wideout today, Phil.
Yeah, they have been spectacular out there on the field. The numbers are awesome. This league, once again, we know it's about the pass, and we saw it here today.
Here's the football resting at the 43. RG3 out of the pistol. First down at the 43. They'll run it here.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Bears defense now is going to go nickel. The Redskins have it at the 44. Handoff. And Morris is brought down after picking up only a yard.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's 3rd long, and even though their team is losing the game, you can get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
Midway through the 4th quarter. Reed with the grab. And that's Jennings in on the stop. Defense now signaling for a timeout. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Gets the handle here. And a flag is down.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Well, as the clock is winding down, the offense would like to just run it out. It's wide open. And now Griffin will give himself up.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
He runs with it right up the gut. The ball is fumbled. That brings the play to an end. That's a timeout by the D. The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance. Here's another handoff.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
We're coming out of the 2-minute mark, and to have any chance at all, the defense has to make a play. Second and goal from the 4. They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown. RG3 runs it in for the touchdown, and Phil, I know there are a lot of coordinators out there trying to figure out how to defend them.
Well, if you're playing Tom Brady, you worry about the pass in the red zone. When you're playing Robert Griffin III, you must always think run first. I know it's hard to do against the quarterback, but if you don't, he's going to take it in and score.
Royals running this one out. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Bears weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim. You can do that by showing
a foot race to Madden for the touchdown. Phil, a lot of things have to go their way for them to pull this one off. But they've already accomplished one thing, getting this late touchdown to give them hope.
Yeah, that late touchdown does give them hope, Jim. And listen, miracles can't happen. I remember once you actually made 2 birdies in a row on the golf course. I consider that a miracle, so you never know on the football field.
The point after try is in the books. The Redskins can feel things tightening here late in the game as they again lead, but it's getting close. The score's 36-33.
Well, I don't think they had any choice. They had to go for the onside kick there, and really the kick is just not good enough to give his teammates a chance for recovery, and now the game is probably over.
The Redskins back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So it would not be surprised to see them to go out there and have success again.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The give out of the eye. Taken down at the 39.
Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You got the lead, and you want to keep the clock moving, so what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody 2 things. Stay in bounds and put 2 hands on the football.
All set to punt here. In one locker room, it's Bummersville. To put up a performance like that by the offense and not get a victory, it's hard to accept.
Did you just say Bummersville?
Yes.
Well, I guess you did. I think I know what it means, and yeah, you're right. They are bummed out to do so many wonderful things on the offensive side and still lose. Man, that's hard to take.
Before I say goodbye, I'd like to say good day. And I hope you say goodbye when they ask was it worth for you to pay. For my music, for press and play, for all the stress that went into my songs, my love and hate. The most honest I could be with you to date is to say thank you, Shady, for letting me be me with no hoes barred. Thank you for the chance to enhance this old car, this old job. And there's but 2 fine lines on a blank sheet, but so far these 2 lines point directly to my home on the mothership sonar. Valet UFOs, I go park. The dirty South needs a soap bar in the mouth of these MCs, but who am I to judge on what they love? I guess they enjoy being broken co-stars. And I'm soaking so hard from the sweat that I could take my clothes off. And the whole yard should sit back and shake the dough off. But I'm already gone. I got a vision like Teller, songs in an envelope like letters, green, money, loan. Wolf packs in the cow's home. I'll keep making these albums. Yeah, you might have heard a dial tone, but I was on the other line when I hung up the phone. I send a postcard when I leave, and think about you when I dream. And when I'm up under the high beams, I reflect that shining, so you can feel the heat of light and life of the son of Diane. You had to come a long way from Dixieland. Take my hand.